Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more problem on the composite material. So here we have the stresses, and we have to find out the length of the middle portion of the total elongation of the bar. A bar shown in the figure is subjected to a tensile load of 150 kilonewton. So one side is the 150 kilonewton acting in opposite directions to each other, 150 kilonewton. If the stress in the middle portion is limited to, so this is the stress in the middle portion which is limited to 160 Newton per mm square. Determine the diameter of the middle portion. So this is the diameter what I need to find out. Also find the length of the middle portion, that is the total length what I want is this portion. If the total elongation of the bar, so the total elongation after the application of the tensile load is 0.25 mm. So the Young's modulus is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. So now we go for first is we want to find out the diameter of the middle portion. So stress in the middle portion sigma 2 will be equal to P by E2. But we know the total stress in the middle portion is 160 divided by the load is that is equal to 150 kilonewton. So you convert that into Newton, which will be 150 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by the diameter of the middle portion, which is not known. Let us assume that it has d2. Therefore, since it is a circular bar, it should be pi by 4 into d2 square. So on simplification, so once we do the calculation, the diameter of the middle portion, which is d2, will be equal to 34.55 mm. Now we need to find out what will going to be the length in the middle portion. So to do that, we will consider that portion as the L2. So let L2 be the length of the middle portion. Then what is the total length of the end portion? The total length of the end portion is 450 minus L2. So the total extension, which is delta L, will be equal to P into L by A into E. Apply that formula, P into 450 minus L2. That is because that is the length what we want in the it is the either ends of the bar, wherein you have the diameter as 100 mm divided by A1 into E plus P into L2 by A2 into E, where the A2 what we have found out is 34.55. Now substituting the values, what is delta L, which is 0.25, which is equal to 150 into 10 to the power of 3 into 450 minus L2 divided by pi by 4 into 100 square into 10 to the power of 2 into 10 to the power of 5, which will going to be the Young's modulus, plus, so 150 into 10 to the power of 3 into L2 divided by pi by 4 into 34.55 square into 2 into 10 to the power of 5. So on calculation, so once you simplify that, 150 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by pi by 4 into 2 into 10 to the power of 5, that will going to be the common factor because that term is here in this and also in this. So you take out that as the common factor into 450 minus L2 by 100 square plus L2 by 34.55 square. So on simplification, you will going to get it as, so once you cross multiply and divide, so you are going to get it as 0.2618 will be equal to 450 minus L2 by 100 square plus L2 by expanding this 34.55 square will be 1193.66. Then on simplification, you will going to get length of the middle portion, which is L2, will be equal to 293.862 mm. So this is how you will be able to calculate the diameter and the length of the middle portion. Now continuing with the next problem, the problem number 16, the loaded rod of brass shown in the figure is in equilibrium. It is supported on a stop at C. Find the change in length of the rod. The modulus of elasticity of the brass is given to be 1 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. So here there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 cross sections wherein we have a pin at C, stop at C. So this problem can be divided into two groups. One is from A, B to C and also the other one from C to D and D to E. So this is how, where the length of AB is 400 mm, the length of BC is 240 mm and the length of CD is 360 mm and the length of DE will be 300 mm. Similarly, the cross-sectional area AB will going to have A1 which is equal to 200 mm square, and BC will going to be having A2 is equal to 500 mm square, and CD will be having A3 which is equal to 200 mm square, and A4 that is DE will going to have 600 mm square. So at the NDA we are going to have 5 kilonewton which is acting in the downward direction, and at the point E also it is acting downwards. Since it is at the stop C, so we can divide this into two parts. One is between AB and BC, and after the stop pin C you have from CD and DE. So once you are considering between AB and BC, so what happens? So this will going to be a stop at this point. So the load acting from the downward direction. So this will going to be the compressive load, because once you to keep the body in equilibrium. So he says that it is in equilibrium. So naturally AB segment or AB section will going to have a compressive load which is acting in the opposite direction, that is in this direction. Similarly, the BC, from again to keep the body BC in equilibrium, again the load should be acting in the downward direction, upward from the downward direction, and also at the C it is acting upward. So again it will going to have the compressive nature. When you are considering between CD and DE, so DE is acting downward, so it will going to be tensile, and then for D at the point D also, in order to keep this DE in equilibrium, so the load should be acting in the upward direction. So both will going to have the same magnitude of 7 kilonewton. So DE will be in the tensile load. Similarly, between the section between C and D, once CD at the point D will be acting downward direction to keep the CD in equilibrium. So naturally it will be again that is 7 kilonewton. And again at the point C, the load, since the CD has to be kept in equilibrium condition, so C at this point the C will going to be acting in the upward direction to keep the segment CD in equilibrium condition. So that is how it will going to do the analysis of forces. So first we are going to consider the part AB. So the part AB is the rod which is in the compression. So naturally the decrease in length, which is delta LB, which will be equal to P into L1 by A1 into E. So you know the value of P, which is 5 into 10 to the power of 3 into length of the cross section is 400 mm divided by area of cross section is 200 into 1 into 10 to the power of 5. So on simplification you will going to get it as 0.1 mm. Similarly for part BC, again the part BC of the rod is in compression. So the decrease in length delta LBC, again we are going to apply P into L2 by A2 into E. So substitute the values of P, L2, A2 and E. So that is 5 into 10 to the power of 3 into 200 divided by 500 into 1 into 10 to the power of 5. So on simplification, you will going to get it as 0.024 mm. Now we're going to take the other part, that is part CD. CD will be under tension. So part CD of the rod in tension, wherein the increase in length of the delta LCD will be equal to P into L3 by A3 into E. Again, P will be 7 kilonewton, in this case 7.5 into 10 to the power of 3 into 360 divided by 200 into 1 into 10 to the power of 5, which will be 0.135 mm. Similarly, part DE, again part DE of the rod is in tension and increase in length delta LDE will be equal to P into L4 by A4 into E, which is again 7.5 into 10 to the power of 3 into 360 into 300, because that is the length of the cross section of DE divided by area of cross section is 600 into 1 into 10 to the power of 5, which will be 0.0375 mm. So what will be the total extension or the total change in length, which will be equal to extension in the rod of AB, then BC, then CD, then DE. So that is delta L of AB plus delta L BC, delta L CD plus delta L DE. So delta L of AB is in compression, so it will be minus 0.1. Again delta L of BC, again it is in compression, that is minus 0.024. So part CD is in tension, wherein 0 plus 0.135 plus part DE will be plus 0.375. So on calculation, you will going to get plus 0.045 mm. So therefore, it will going to be the increase in length. So this is how we will be able to find out the total change in length. So this is how the calculation which we have done. So thank you.